Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Today we've got a pretty lady, a sexy lady. She's gorgeous. Foxy Brown is in the building, aka Reda, aka Lori. Let's give it up for Foxy.
Hey, what's good? What's popping? It's Loretta here. Wait. First, I think I need some intro music. So,
Baby, please don't make me choose between you and my goons. Mama, I will go for you.
yeah, it's a party up in here.
Okay. So we have to talk about some things. Since you have decided to choose this song by Kids Daniel Wizkid for you, it's saying, please don't leave me for whatever. So you have to tell us, you have to talk to us. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship where you had to leave? And how did you find out that you were in that kind of situation? And what are the things that you did for you to leave that situation? Tell us. We need all the tea, all the juice, honey, all the juice.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was like it wasn't like how people say it in the movies, like it was toxic, but it wasn't that toxic. It was basically like, yeah, the basic, I got cheated on. So you know how these guys, they manipulate you with words. They'll be talking, blah blah blah. I did this because of this and that, and also because I thought I was a kid, and also thought like, I didn't want to go looking elsewhere for love or elsewhere for a boyfriend. So I accepted. I was like, okay, maybe it was a mistake and everything. But like as more I thought about it and everything like that, I realized that no, girl, you can't be stupid like this.
Put a bomb on it.
You can't. So yeah, I just decided to leave because it's not worth it. If someone cheats on you, that means they weren't thinking about you because they made the whole effort to cheat on you. Cheating is not easy. It's a job.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's one of the things I think maybe we as females and all that experience whereby someone either has cheated on you or they've used you in order to cheat and you didn't know. And then when you confront them about it, they're trying to make you look like you're the one who's they're the victim and then you're the one who's the cause. Like, come on, we need to own up to our mistakes. We need to own up to our things in 2020. This is 2020. 2020 is already hard. The last thing we need is people making it harder for us. So I think that's just like a solid thing. But I feel there's also this issue where as much as we end up like living a toxic relationship and all that, maybe people just there are a lot of people that just end up jumping into another relationship, and then we don't really know how to come back to ourselves, realize ourselves, see ourselves, and all that kind of stuff. So there's been a question online where people are like, how will you treat your partner in a case where, let's say, you found a new person, is going well and all that? How would you treat them? And are you remembering to treat yourself first?
Yeah, I agree with you so much. I feel like sometimes when you're in like a bad relationship or something went wrong or you're really hurt, you tend to bring that baggage into your next relationship, which is not good because at the end of the day, you're being toxic also. So instead of like, I think we need to, sometimes the best thing to do is to, when you know that you've been hurt, is to just take time for yourself. And I'm not saying you can't jump into a relationship, do what you want, honestly, it's your life, do what you want. But sometimes it's better to just like breathe, just for you, just to know what you want and evaluate your life and everything like that. So when you do get into that new relationship, just don't bring your past into it, because not all guys are the same, and you can't keep on thinking, oh no, because he's talking to girls, he's doing this and that. You can't bring that crazy in, you can't. So yeah, you just need to have an open mind. You need to be able to love yourself as well as give love to a partner, because I feel like if you don't love yourself first, you can't love someone else. And I don't know who said that, but yeah, someone said that. So maybe if I find the quote, Yeah, insert quotes.
Okay, girl. Okay, okay, okay. You should have just owned the statement, like Loretta Molly, 2020. But we're gonna find who said that. Now that we're done talking about relationship criminals, put a bomb on it. Uh, this is summertime. Summertime was coming. People had body goals. Now that the gyms are closed, guys, the gyms are closed. Are we loving the body parts that we have now, or we can do something about it at home? Because, guys, the food, we're tired of eating the food. We're tired of cooking the food. We've eaten snacks. We've done everything, but we still like. Why am I still? Why am I turning vegetarian? During this quarantine time, and I'm still fat. I'm not doing nothing. What are you doing actually? Are you still getting your summer body up? Even though you're not gonna, you're not gonna go as people would go to the swimming pool, whatever. We're still not gonna do all that. What happened to making bodies look good for us, not for summertime? But anyway, what's your point on this?
So the day before yesterday, I saw on YouTube the Chloe Ting 2 week ab workout. Yeah, you're meant to get abs in 2 weeks with her program. So or lose belly fat. So I saw that and I'm trying that out right now because yeah, I was seeing that I was starting to get a little bit chubby. So I decided to take some time to myself because I have all this time. So I'm like, I have all this time. At least I can do like a workout a day. Maybe let's just try this program out. So if you're a guy or a girl and want to get into shape, you can leave quarantine looking good. You don't have to leave it and people be like, so if you want to do that, go ahead. But if you're too lazy, I guess just try some. You can't even go out for a walk. So just try some basic, simple workouts. After working out, you actually feel good. Like your body feels so relieved and you feel less bloated because when you keep on eating, mostly junk food, your stomach feels like so bloated and you just don't feel comfortable in your own skin. So yeah.
Okay, as for me, I haven't been doing much. I did start doing some yoga, but some of the positions, like, come on, look like a frog. I was like, nah. But it was very good for like for yourself to be flexible. Yeah, to be able to like flex everywhere. If you fall down into splits, you shouldn't be crippled. You should be at least good. At least you could revive. All right. So coming to this thing about being comfortable in your own skin, I feel like skin can be defined in so many things: culture, race, whatever. But there's always this thing whereby people are bullied um, because of maybe how they look like, the way they talk, the way they look, or something like that, the way they dress. Have you ever stood up against bullying, like when you were younger, or now, or anytime? Because I remember when I was in primary school, was it primary? When did I have my voice? Okay, in primary, I just had some anger issues, straight up. Yeah, but I think it was in high school. In high school, that's when I believe like this time someone was busy poking me, trying to like because I was always like quiet and all that stuff. And then there was this one day, I don't know what came over me. I just hit the desk. Pah! And then everyone was like, "Whoa!" And then I was like, if you come near me, I'm gonna beat you up. Better stop bullying me." And then that was when my bully stopped bullying me. I'm not gonna mention who the bully is. There's so many bully stories that I have. You know who you are. You know who you are. You took my jersey and you looked like Winnie the Pooh. When I asked you for my jersey, you said it was yours. She was so fat and huge. Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think bullying is such a big problem because okay, I feel like it's reduced because like back in the days when your parents tell you about bullying stories, bullying was real back then. But now it's more of like emotional bullying. So let me tell you a story. Come in, everybody. Come in. Come in. Come. 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 Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. So basically, when I was growing up, I was very skinny. So, you know, so my story is basically I was body shamed because I was so skinny, and people used to make fun of me. Ish, you're so skinny. Ish, you look like a pencil. Ish, you look like this. So I don't ever think I stood up to the bullies. I just used to ignore it. But yeah, it's good to stand up for yourself. I guess, yeah. It's good to stand up for yourself. And like for other people to stand up for you, that's the best. Because like I think it was, I remember now. It was my friends. They never used to like this nonsense. So if someone was to say that to me, they would just like shout at them, be like, "Ah, what's your problem?" Or like diss them back or something like that. So it's good to build up people because some people can't really stand up for themselves. So yeah, basically that's my story.
Okay, I think that is very, very important. Like when you have your friends that are there for you, and I think in this age and time, as millennials, we have a lot of information, but we still have that problem where we have body shaming and emotional bullying, and some people just don't know how to respond to that and all that kind of stuff. As we are in these hard times, this quarantine, these lockdown times, our country was just locked down. It's gonna be locked down, I think, from Saturday and all that kind of stuff. Can you just give some advice on people that are finding this situation very tough on them? I know there's a different classes of individuals that are having a very difficult time, especially those that are below the zero budget line and all that kind of stuff. How can we think positive in this hard situation?
Yeah, I've been seeing many statuses about this topic, like people complaining and everything like that. But it's also affecting, okay, it's not really affecting the people that like have a steady income, like the people with jobs and like are getting paid, but it's affecting also people with businesses because like people with shops and everything, that means you won't have income for that amount of time, which is quite hard. Yeah, it's quite hard. And also for the people with low income, because we rely in Malawi, we rely a lot on if you're very poor, you rely on going to the market to buy your stuff like every day. So it's very hard, like for our nation, we're very poor, so it's very hard. But like I feel like we just have to do what we have to do. If you have to go out to buy food, then yeah, I'd rather you, if you don't die from corona, you're gonna die from hunger. So I would rather, but just taking cautions and like like okay, you don't have to even buy a mask, you can just cover your face with a handkerchief or anything like that. So just taking cautions and just doing what you have to do, and like not being stubborn, because sometimes stubbornness is what is going to kill us as Malawians, because we just are too stubborn, like we don't want to listen. So, and just, just understanding that this thing is real. So let's just try our best. I know it's gonna be hard, like it's not easy, but let's try our best. And if you're like more, if you have more advantage and you have like income and you have some money, so you have the advantage, so you can just stay at home and just chill, take it as a holiday or something like that.
Okay, guys, so you heard it from Loretta, from Lori, from Reda. She's got so many different names. For those that are watching us on YouTube, I'm going to put some photos of her. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. I don't know where else she's, Twitter. She's so, so beautiful. You're going to be able to see her photos. So, Loretta, thank you so much for coming on the show. I hope we're gonna have you again. I hope these people love you guys. Show her some love so she comes back. But anyway,
Thank you so much for having me. I hope my point of view, yeah, it's just my point of view. You don't have to even listen to my point of view, because sometimes I don't be making sense. So, yeah, before I leave, I have to end it with a party because I love music. So, hey, 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 hey. Ooh, ooh. Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight.
Taking all that on me tonight.
Hey! Peace
you're
out.
talking with Chima, and you've been talking with Chima.